Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 64 of the Aluminum Screen. I am Emmett, as always, joined by my lovely co-host, Brandon, and we have all sorts of fun stuff to talk about today. A lot of gaming stuff from the last week of E3 that's not really E3. More coming up tomorrow. Of course, we have some great Martin Scorsese news that I think everyone's really thrilled about. Some more Supergirl, and some big movies to talk about. So it should be a fun episode. Before we get into all that, Brandon, how are you doing?
I'm good. I feel like my watches have been down this week for some reason. I can't exactly figure out why. I haven't really been doing anything. But I only watched, I think, like 3 movies this past week.
Wow. We're almost tied.
Well, I think 4, but one of them was for a class, so that barely counts. But, like, I chose to watch 3 on my own. Yeah, and there's varying degrees of enjoyment with each of them, which I'm sure we'll get into later. But the one that we're not talking about later is Tuner, which is now one of my favorite of the year.
Yes.
I know you saw it. This movie rocks.
It's
man.
great, right? I'm glad to hear that because sometimes I get caught up in the vibe of these things, but I really genuinely enjoyed that movie quite a bit. I was hoping that it would be a bit of a hit.
Yeah, it was really good. I think Leah Woodall and Havana Rose Liu were so good in it.
Crazy
and the whole
chemistry.
time though, yeah, I just wanted them to do more scenes together. Like every time it cut back to like the heist stuff or like the safe cracking stuff, I was like, all right, I get it. Let's go back to them two.
Yeah, do a rom-com.
Put them on screen again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They should have pivoted like halfway through shooting and be like, all right, this is just a straight up rom-com now.
Literally. I've seen Leo Woodall in, I guess, White Lotus. He's been in a couple other things that I'm sure I've seen him in, but this was like, I mean, this might be his first like star performance. He's really carrying this movie in a lot of ways, and he's phenomenal. I think he's got a bright future as a leading man, hopefully.
Well, he's going to be in the Hunt for Gollum movie,
True.
I think.
Not as Aragorn, though, right? Wasn't the original? Is he
As
Tom Bombadil?
else. I don't know. Gimbal Gok or whatever.
Gimbal Goop Glop?
Yeah, Glup. I don't know. I was trying to think of a fantasy version of Glup Shido, but there's not really one.
Glup Dungo?
Glork Shido?
Glork Shido?
I don't know.
Tom Bombadil?
But he was in a Netflix like miniseries I want to watch.
One More Day or One Day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I saw the trailer for it and it looked pretty good. So, and now after Tuner, I'm like, all right, this guy's he's got the goods.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I really liked him in White Lotus as well.
He's so good, and him and Haley Lou Richardson are so good.
Absolutely,
in that season.
Dude. Haley Lou Richardson really
So you fuck your uncle? I mean, one of the greatest lines ever delivered.
100%. What am I thinking of? Oh, that show Off Campus.
Ponies?
I think I want to watch that show Off Campus on Prime Video. Have you?
I've been thinking about
I'm
it.
thinking I'm gonna give it a go.
It's got the girl from Snack Shack in it,
Yes.
so that's what's got me in.
That's pretty much the only reason I want to watch it. I was like, hell yeah.
Have you seen the drama with her and the kid from
Jake
Ant Farm?
Short? Dude,
They
great
recently
drama.
Called off their engagement.
Yeah, dude, that podcast video is brutal. They put out a little statement where they're like, "Oh, this is just our." It's like that clip of Gabe from Good Luck. What a ridiculous sentence. The clip with Gabe from Good Luck Charlie and his wife, I guess, when he's his some bitch and they both just like look over. That is an incredible moment. I can't believe that hasn't gone viral yet. I guess she kind of blew them up.
Pause. Felt like it lasted so long.
It's so good. And I like how they don't laugh or anything. They're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, because they're like waiting for there to be like more of a joke. But he just doesn't. And then she's like, oh, I'm cold. Can you hand me your jacket?
Yeah, she
and, like,
gives him an out.
That you're a good guy. He's like, no.
It's like, just turn the air down. Jesus Christ, guy. Fletcher from Ant Farm is here doing this? Are you kidding me? No, good for her, though. Well, I Off Campus seems like a
the top
massive
theory
hit.
is that she blew up and he could not handle that she was more famous than him.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Probably.
That makes sense. I mean, that show seems huge.
You were erasing the hit Disney Channel show Mighty Med.
Oh,
that
yes.
Gabe from Good Luck Charlie and Fletcher from Ant Farm both starred in.
Were they there? They weren't their characters from those shows, right? It wasn't a crossover
I don't
thing.
think so.
Okay.
I think it was a different.
What am
show.
I? There was
like superhero.
Yeah.
hospital or whatever. It's kind of like the Pit, but the MCU Pit.
Oh, that would actually cook. That would rock.
They already did it, man. They already did it.
Damn it. They stole it.
Called
Fletcher
Mighty
and Gabe.
Man.
Fletcher. Gabe's having a
I don't even know
kid.
his real name.
I know, me neither. I was trying to think. I know he's having a kid. His wife is DJ Full House's daughter, I think. I saw.
DJ Full House.
DJ Full Miss Full House.
I don't know any of these people's names.
Candace Cameron. Candace Cameron, is that her? Bradley Stephen Perry, yeah. Ooh, a triple name.
That just came back to me.
He didn't even have to assassinate anyone for that.
Yeah, well, not yet.
That's true.
Hang on.
Jake Short's career, maybe. his social standing.
He's married to Natasha Burry.
Oh, maybe I lied about that. Maybe that's not related to
her parent is Candace Cameron Burry.
I backed down way too quick.
Full House.
I immediately backed down from that. Okay.
Well, everybody knows Natasha Burry from hit movies such as Farmer and the Belle, Saving.
Oh, she's a farmer.
A Christmas for the Ages.
Oh.
Switched for Christmas. Timeless Tidings of Joy.
It's crazy that more people have seen that one podcast clip than all of those movies combined. Do you think that hurts at all? Do you think that stings a little? Or is that good? Is that like, hell yeah, new eyes?
It probably is like, oh, cool, now our podcast will make more money. I mean,
they deleted it all.
The dream job.
They deleted every episode. They removed it from YouTube. Literally every single episode. That's what I saw on Twitter.
I actually listened to an episode of that podcast because I was starved for Snack Shack content after the movie came out, and there was nothing. And so I just looked up Snack Shack on the podcast, and then it popped up with the dude from Good Luck Charlie and the kid from Ant Farm, and I was like, what the hell?
That's awesome.
So
he's the director of Snack Shack has a movie coming out this week or next week, right? Is that the Samara leaving?
Caroline. Not showing anywhere near us.
I was gonna say
it's only playing in New York, so I'm pissed.
Oh, that sucks.
Pissed off, but yeah, I mean, but I was gonna say those guys have like the best job / like career path of like work when you're like a kid on like Disney Channel, then you do like a couple things as like a young adult that don't really work out, and then you just do a nostalgia bait podcast where like millennials tune in to hear the kids from the shows they watched when they were little.
Yeah.
And like that's it. Their whole job is just hanging out and just chatting.
And yet many of them blow it. Like what happened? The Ned's Declassified podcast was the whole scandal over there.
They were doing some wild stuff on that podcast.
They were way too open about what was going on, and then they started defending Dan Schneider all of a sudden, and they were like, "No, he didn't do anything wrong." It's like, what the hell is going on?
Because they were desperate for their reboot to get made, and they were like, "If we defend Dan Schneider, it'll happen." I guess
that's true. And then, oh yeah, what the?
And then they were like, "We were having orgies on set." Like it was weird, man.
Oh wow,
it's really weird.
I did not realize this was so big. 350,000 subscribers on YouTube. Oh, but they're getting like 5,000 views a video. Maybe shorts do well. How are they making money? They must have a Patreon or something.
Who's paying for that Patreon?
They don't have a Patreon. Oh no, get more from us on Patreon.
There you go.
400 members. I don't know how they're making money. Oh, it's $8. That's crazy.
Whoa.
So they're making like what, $3,000 a month between the three? I don't know how they're making their money. Maybe
you said they had how many members? 400?
414.
414. All right, let's get this math exactly right.
We should start a new podcast where we just go into like rabbit holes, the weird rabbit holes of.
Yeah, that's basically what this one is.
Just rebrand. No longer a movie podcast. Just a.
Yeah, we're just gonna go down a different rabbit hole.
Why did week. Their last Patreon episode is from last April, and it's the Rust tragedy, the Alec Baldwin movie. Why are they talking about the Rust tragedy? Today we're talking. Oh.
Damn it! They beat us to going down a rabbit hole every week.
Holy
they beat us
shit.
to it.
This is that's the one episode they've done that isn't one of the Ned's Declassified ones. They've only why.
Well, it was such a serious thing that they really needed to weigh in on,
They had Drake
like,
Bell on to I guess apologize for when they defended Dan Schneider. Is that his name, Dan Schneider?
Yeah. Dan Schneider.
I feel like I'm saying
Not
it
a
wrong.
good guy.
No, famously.
So they're raking in $3,312 from Patreon.
And then
They're all at the lowest tier.
30% of that's going to taxes. And then so what? They're splitting like $2,300, $2,400. I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. The residuals cannot be that good.
So after the 30%, they're making $2,318.40. Split amongst, I'm assuming 4 people, because I assume they have to have like, because anytime any like celebrity has their own podcast, they have to have one random person on there.
That chimes in. A fake producer.
So that's $580 a month from that, which I guess is not the worst way to make almost $600 a month.
No, I mean, hey, that's fine, that's fair, but I just don't know. I'm sure they get like some money from like TikTok and Facebook, and I'm fast. Do they get ads? Okay, we can.
They have to get ads.
They must get ads. Who's promoting a product? I mean, I guess someplace Kalshi is like, hey, you want to bet?
Probably like some like crazy rhino pills, like stuff they're not even allowed to sell in gas stations. You have to buy it online.
It's so funny for them to start a podcast just to talk about how they used to have sex while filming a children's show. That is like, who does that? Why did they do that? They're never getting their...
And then to be like, if you want to hear us go into more detail, give us $8 a month and we'll tell you.
Give us $8 a month if you want to hear the excruciating details. Oh my God.
It's just so funny to picture them begging for like, if you give us $8, I'll tell you about the time like we went really wild in season 2.
The time we bounced on a crazy style in season 1.
I'll tell you about how much of a freak Coconut Head was. You give me $8. 8 USD.
8
Let me buy one sandwich and I will tell you all about Coconut Head.
$8 and I'll tell you everything. Oh, that's incredible.
Well, that note, I guess should we talk about the news?
Yeah, let's jump into the news. 10 minutes in, 20 minutes in. Where do we start? You want to start with Martin Scorsese? The Mandalorian
really
and
sad.
the Mandalorian and Grogu actor.
It changed him, man. He got on that set, and Dave Filoni got in his ear just enough to convince him that AI is really cool and awesome.
He got on that set and he said, "You know what? Humans can't be doing this anymore."
Dave Filoni
it can't
and
get
Jon
worse.
Favreau made a movie so bad. Martin Scorsese said, "You know what? It's time for the robots to take over." I think.
Yeah. So I don't know all the details here. I probably should, but Martin Scorsese signed with like a AI. He partnered with an AI agency, whatever you would even call that. BlackRock. That's not it, right? That's a whole other corporation. But it's something that sounds kind of like that, I think. He partnered with BlackRock to talk about movies. No. And he put out this video where he was like...
Raytheon he partnered with.
Oh, so I just made that up out of nowhere. So he partnered with...
No.
Oh, is that a thing I should know?
Black Forest Labs. Raytheon is another like defense.
Black Forest. Okay, so that's kind of close. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's like Black Forest ham.
So yeah, he put out a video with them. I'm sure they paid him an unbelievable amount of money, which like he's definitely fine for money, but like it's a weird
thing. He just got
thing.
Mandalorian and Grogu money.
He just got the big bucks from
third build in Mandalorian and Grogu.
That's true, actually. And yeah, he was like, look at how it can storyboard. Look, it can move these, streets closer together and move the houses, make an arrow street. It's like, yeah, man, it can. That's true. Like, why are we doing this?
But also, like, for storyboarding, it can literally be like stick figures. It does not have to be like a good drawing.
Yeah, famously. I mean, Ryan Johnson's the example that's been going around. His Knives Out storyboard that he put out there, just a stick figure with knives around it. Like, I know the Sam Raimi Spider-Man original like storyboards were like, more detailed than that. But it's like it doesn't have to be a a beautiful drawing. And like there is stuff like Blender. I mean, we just had people like Curry Barker talked a lot about how for Obsession, because they, didn't have a lot of money or time, they would just frame their shots in Blender to see what worked and what didn't and line everything up and block there. Like, there's already tools to do this that you can, like, try if you want to, but whatever. He got, I'm sure, a fat bag.
It'd be so sick if, like, 8 people got way more richer.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be way cooler. Oh.
Yeah, disappointing, but,
I do feel like AI is kind of like, it feels like this is kind of like the death rattle right now. Like, it's kind of going out and it's making a little bit of noise as it goes out, like it's signing some people.
Oh,
I just feel like, at least in the West, because I know this is a thing with like the fake E3 this week, a lot of like Eastern studios are using like generative AI. Like Sega is like, yeah, there's generative AI, like we use that,
Stellar
like
Blade,
to help make the new Crazy Taxi.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, that sucks.
I would like to think that. I don't think. I think it's here to stay forever, unfortunately. I hope it's not.
No,
but
I'm choosing to believe.
I respect that.
I'm ready to be wrong.
I respect that.
I think, well, also just there's so much backlash whenever people do use AI now. Like ESPN, like the NBA finals are going on, and they did this thing where they used AI, like, so they took real pictures from like the history of the NBA, like just different players and stuff, and then used AI. So like instead of it being a still shot of someone shooting it, they would like slowly move, like that you would like barely notice they were moving. So it adds no value. And they do it, and then they did one picture of a player, Tony Parker, and they like made him like smiling, and it looked super uncanny because in the actual picture he's not smiling. Like he's just like, it's like a kind of like a smile, but he's not showing teeth. And then they make it so he's like big, like full tooth smile. And everyone's like, hey, what the fuck is this? This is already a picture. Why are you doing this? And I think they stopped doing it now going forward, but it's...
Yeah, we did see the guy who did like the LT Gray show on Nickelodeon. He announced he was doing like an AI show, and then he actually backed out, which is pretty cool. He was like, oh, yeah, everyone was mad at me for this. I'd love to believe, I hope to believe. I'm frozen, I think, but it's okay. Okay, there we go. I think ultimately, like, the backlash, it is there, which is good, but it is like, I feel like we're the vocal minority at this point when it comes to, like, most people just don't care, or they're down for it. And I think that the more studios, like gaming studios, movie studios, whatever, like use it and realize people are still going to buy whatever they make, because who cares? Not who cares, but like most people just kind of don't mind. That will keep shifting. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope we're at the point where that's not the case.
I think the data centers is also really having an effect on the AI thing, because it's affecting so many people and they just don't care. That it feels like it's kind of waking a lot of people up. Yeah. Like, hey, this actually sucks.
Actual personal stakes. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Right. So I don't know. I'm choosing to be hopeful in this instance, but I've been wrong many times before.
I respect it.
I'm sure this will be another one.
I like it. Let's see. Where do we go here? I guess okay, let's go. We have like a whole gaming thing. Ooh, okay. I guess Supergirl. You want to talk about Supergirl hit movie coming out in a couple weeks?
Let's talk about it.
It's not tracking super great right now, but marketing is really starting to kick up. We're getting like a KFC meal and trailers, TV spots. They put out the final trailer, which was fine. And if there's anything you want to talk about in there, we totally can. The biggest thing I think is that clip with David Cornsweet Superman. I loved that. I think that is like, I love David Cornsweet Superman. It's so good to see him again. I love how they make him funny but not quippy. Like he's like, why am I yelling? She can't, like, I love, he's just a good guy trying to help his cousin, but he can't talk. I love that scene so much.
So I haven't seen the full clip. I've only seen the clip of her. No, it's not. It just never popped up for me.
Good sign.
But I did see the clip of Millie Alcock speaking Kryptonian. I don't know why that's the only clip that popped up from the new thing that appeared on my timeline.
If only the clip was like a minute longer. 30 seconds longer.
I know, I would have been able to see it. But, yeah, I mean, I'm already in on Supergirl. I was in as soon as they were like, yeah, Millie Alcock playing Supergirl. I was like, all right.
You famously said it was going to make more money than Superman.
Yeah, man. Hey, sorry for believing in the power of cinema. I thought, I thought maybe there's a chance. I was wrong.
Could you imagine? That would be so sick. Wrong. Last minute run up. That would be incredible.
Dude, well, everyone's going to the theater. Everyone loves the theaters now because of obsession in back rooms. So obviously that's going to correlate into people going out for Supergirl.
That's true. That's true. Just like it did for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, I failed to calculate how. I also forgot that a factor in the Supergirl box office is that so many idiots are like, "This is woke" because there's a girl on the screen, so they won't see it.
Yeah, it's
so.
Yeah,
it's like. It was behind the 8 ball to start, so yeah. I don't know what I was a crazy prediction.
I think if this movie has really good word of mouth, it'll probably end up being fine. I think Variety reported like a 315 million break-even point. If that's a real number, who knows? Because they were like, it actually doesn't need 2.5 times its budget because it doesn't, so it only needs 1.5 or something. Sure, man, whatever. That could be a bit of a puff piece, but I think 315. I think it could probably get there outside of like a catastrophic word of mouth situation.
Yeah, but I think also a lot of these movies, they make so much money on like merchandising and stuff that it's like, even if the movie doesn't make that back in the box office, I'm sure it's gonna this movie's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
like this is not gonna like bankrupt DC.
Yeah,
like it'll be okay.
It'll be interesting to see. It's big for the second movie. It'll be interesting. But did you see that final trailer? You have any? I honestly,
I saw. I don't know if it was the final trailer, but I did see a trailer on when I was watching TV that it was like get tickets now. So I don't know if that's the same one.
I mean, it's nothing super new. Like this clip was kind of the bigger conversation. It's, I still wish the movie didn't look like that a lot of the time, but I'm very excited. I am, and I love Woman of Tomorrow. So fingers crossed. I'm really looking forward to it. I got my tickets. I'm excited.
I haven't locked my tickets down yet. My AMC app, because the Odyssey tickets went up. My AMC app had been down all week. It was a nightmare. I went to go see Tuner and couldn't get tickets on the app. So I was like, no big deal. I'll just scan my A-list thing and get the ticket there at the kiosk there. I go to do it, not letting me use A-list. It's trying to have me pay for a ticket. I said, that's not happening. Walk up to guest services, talking to the manager. He takes my phone number or whatever for the account, pulls it up. It says I'm an A-list member on the screen, and then it still wouldn't let me use A-list for the
Did he just let you go in?
So, yeah, he was like, I blocked off the seat so you can do it, but
nice.
Just if it's still a problem, he gave me a QR code thing to report it. But yeah, because he was like, I don't know what's going on. And then as soon as I was like, yeah, it's been down since the Odyssey tickets went up, then he rolled his eyes, did a big exhale, and was like, yeah, that's probably why, because it's all on the same system, so it probably just crashed the whole.
How are they not? Dude, I was in there for the Odyssey tickets. I waited in that queue, and it just kept going up. It was up to an hour. It was up to 2 hours after already being there for an hour. I never even got tickets. I still have to go look. Hopefully, they're not all gone. I was so pissed. And I had a movie that night, and I was like, what time am I seeing this again? And I couldn't go to see. I had my email, so it was fine. But I was like, God damn, dude, what if I wanted to just go see a movie?
Yeah, it was rough. I had to go to Fandango to see.
Smart.
To check what time my Masters of the Universe showing was at, because it was down and I couldn't pull it back up.
Smart. It was frustrating, but at the same time, I was like, it's so sick that an R-rated 3-hour-long Odyssey movie is doing this. That's pretty sick. Yeah,
but it also it's why is this turning into concert tickets?
Yeah.
Which also that sucks too, that concert tickets are like that, but it's just
not fun.
Just let me get tickets to a movie, man.
Yeah, AMC, how are you not prepared for something like this? How do you not think people are going to go get tickets? Although honestly, I would not have thought it was going to be as big of a deal as it was the second. Yeah. That was pretty wild.
I mean,
we'll see if
taking it down for a day, but it was down for a week.
Yeah.
I feel before it finally got up again.
Be curious to see what happens with Spider-Man in a week or two. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Apparently, that is a 2.5-hour runtime.
Yeah, long. It'll be the longest Spider-Man movie by like 2 minutes. No Way Home's like what, 2:28 or something. It's not exactly, but
Yeah.
damn, I'm actually surprised it's that long. I was not expecting that. God, that's soon.
No, we got a lot to fit in.
That's soon. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we still haven't seen the character everyone's most excited to see in the movie,
It's true.
Yelena.
Oh yeah, of course,
I haven't shown her yet.
of course.
She's still in this movie, maybe.
I will be very curious
We'll
to see. Yeah, God, I always forget about that. That's exciting.
Oh, I could never.
God, I mean, she got Florence Pugh. If she's in that too, she's probably going to be the. No, it'll be. She could be the number one box office winner for the year if she's in it. Unless Tom Holland's in Doomsday, because then he kind of sweeps pretty easily. Same with Zendaya. Yeah, if Zendaya's in Doomsday, she actually takes it.
Because she has the drama.
Yeah,
also,
she has a nice little boost there.
So. Shit.
That'll be.
It could be Robert Pattinson also. Put him in Doomsday if he got it.
That's true. If he is in Doomsday, that is true. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, it's between Florence Pugh, Tom Holland, and Zendaya, I think. If Florence Pugh was in the Odyssey, it would be. I mean, she would have it.
Whoa, well, Anne Hathaway in the Odyssey, in Devil Wears Prada 2.
True, but
put her in Doomsday as Black Cat, DC crossover. Or wait, woman.
She was almost Black Cat. That works.
Yeah, so there you go.
That's true. God,
thing.
That's gonna be fun to see. Oh! If Chris Pratt is in Doomsday, does he take it? It's close.
For what, Mercy?
For Mario, the first $1 billion grosser of the year, plus $1 billion with Doomsday.
Well, then if Captain Marvel's in there,
true, actually, and she's
Anya Taylor-Joy.
She probably has
she's
a bigger
in Dune
chance.
as well.
Yeah, but is she in? What else is she? Oh yeah, Peach. Yeah, throw magic into Doomsday. That would be cool. That would be so sick.
Ooh, Benny Safdie. He's in the Odyssey and Mario.
That's true. That is true. Damn, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be interesting.
So many
We could just keep
Mario movie,
like
dude.
the 3 biggest casts ever, and we're like, oh, it could be this one.
We'll see.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking. Now I'm stuck on this topic. Yeah, man. I think it's Zendaya. If she's in Doomsday,
probably.
it's easily Zendaya, but I don't think she will be. Huh. Fascinating. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's bridge the gap a little bit here. The Among Us show released. Have you watched any of this?
No, but every clip I've seen pissed me the hell off. Because I could not tell who's talking in any of them. They don't have any mouths. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, it looks like this thing had been in like production for years.
Yeah,
and I don't understand how it took longer than 2 weeks to make. You just have to record the voice lines. It's literally like,
which they did in
it's pictures.
3 years ago. They recorded like.
Yeah, it's pictures. It's not even like animated, really.
There's some pretty solid so I watched the first episode literally this morning because I'm gonna make a video on it. I was like, what are we cooking here? I liked it. It was actually, I was surprised. It was funny. I mean, it's not, revolutionary, but I'm excited I'll probably watch it all. It's like a fun little 12-minute episode. Patton Oswalt's really funny in it. The cast is good. It's ridiculous, but it's, it's silly. It looks just like Among Us at points, which is fun.
Well, it's good that they really got on the Among Us hype. They really jumped on that train at the perfect moment.
Struck while the iron's hot on that one.
Yeah, and they got a new Among Us story mode game coming out soon. Did you see that?
I did.
It's very exciting.
That's insane. Man, what a good time Among Us was. They're really striking while the iron's hot here. They were going to do Among Us 2, and then they canceled it because Among Us was so big. They were like, we're just going to stick to this one, which, hey, fair enough, actually. What a world.
They should have launched Among Us 2 as a free-to-play game with seasons and a battle pass you had to get every season, and it unlocked different skins.
So true.
And then they would do different collabs different, places.
They did
the only collab they did was with Henry Stickmin.
No, what is didn't they? No, I think they ended up doing a bunch of collabs.
Oh, I'm sure. But
I remember.
I stopped locking in after the Henry Stickmin collab. You never played the Henry Stickmin
Is
games?
that the pants? Is that like the orange pants?
No.
What did they?
This was the dude, and it was like there was one where it's like you got to break out of prison. I know it was like a choose your own adventure kind of thing.
I don't remember.
You
Oh,
had to steal a diamond.
they collabed with Halo, Ratchet and Clank, Scream, Stardew Valley, Critical Role, Pusheen, League of Legends.
When did this happen?
Over the last like two, Untitled Goose Game they did a collab with. That's awesome, actually. I'm on the Among Us wiki. It's probably popping right
that's
now.
a lovely website, I'm sure.
Probably absolutely popping right now.
Ugh.
But yeah, a funny enough show. I'm actually looking forward to watching it again.
I have seen some people online say the writing is pretty good.
It's pretty funny.
Which I found shocking.
Patton Oswalt is like this annoying guy who like won a trip onto the spaceship, and he does like a Jeffrey Epstein reference at one point. He's like, it's great. It's great stuff. The cast is wild.
A Jeffrey Epstein reference on the Among Us show is crazy. I will say it is funny that they just dropped it without like any announcement or
Literally.
anything, and then they go on like Summer Game Fest. They're like, "Hey, by the way, the show is out, and Among Us story mode's coming."
They did Yvette Nicole Brown dirty with that one. No one laughed in the crowd. Oh,
that was awesome. That was the funniest bit of the whole show.
They love doing that.
None of it was funny at all.
Not even a little bit.
And then she's like, "This is the moment you've all been waiting for."
Yeah, literally 5 years later than any of this.
I don't know who told you that. I don't know who told you they were waiting for it. They were lying.
Unreal. But yeah, we got a lot of good game stuff. I mean, we could touch on this. We got. I mean, there's a lot. I don't even know where to. Wolverine. Start with that was like the first state of play was last week. It opened with Wolverine. 10 minutes or so of gameplay. Thoughts?
It looks like what I expected a Insomniac Wolverine game to look like. It looks like the combat is like very similar to Spider-Man, except obviously more brutal and gory.
Oh yeah,
which I'm down with. I'm gonna play. I know there's people complaining about like why does Jean Grey look like that, and there's no X-Men, but they're on Team X.
That is pretty funny.
Which is basically the X-Men.
The Insomniac Universe timeline is awesome because it's like Spider-Man's 35 and he's never. Green Goblin's not around. I mean, he's not actually 35. I'm slightly exaggerating. Like Wolverine's Wolverine and he's on a team with Jean Grey, but there's no such thing as the X-Men. Like they're just so. I mean, I don't mind it. People really get mad about it. I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
Venom.
I just like as long as the story is like fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, who cares?
Like, I am not like I wasn't playing Spider-Man 2 to be like, oh, I hope that this story absolutely rocks.
Yeah, that story.
I was like, I want to play as Spider-Man and punch Kraven a bunch.
Yeah, but the first Spider-Man story was so good, and then the second one was, in my opinion.
This is probably biased just because it was the first one I played, but I still think that the Miles Morales one is my favorite of those three to play. Like I had the most fun playing through that one. I think also because it was shorter, it wasn't as much of a like grind.
It is
to
short
get through
and sweet.
The platinum.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm so excited for Wolverine. It looks linear, which I'm really happy about. They're not forcing an open world to this character that like doesn't really need one. It seems like these, kind of Last of Us style, God of War style, like open hub areas that you can explore a bit, but you're locked into this narrative. And God, I can't wait to be using my claws and feeling the controller. The DualSense. They're gonna go crazy. The gore is wild. They went all out there. I wish the blood stuck around a little bit. That's a pet peeve of mine in games, but it's okay when it just like immediately dries up. The healing looks awesome. He gets like completely ripped apart and then he has to manually heal, and you see his skeleton as like the skin grows back over it. Come on.
Yeah. I liked how they said that worked there's like a blog post or something they put out where it was like, to heal you have to like actively be fighting. Like the more you fight, like the more like points or whatever it is you earn to be able to use your healing factor.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
So sick.
Like that's such a cool mechanic that it's like you have to kill more people to be able to heal yourself.
Yeah, literally.
I'm in.
It's awesome. It's so brutal. I was actually pleasantly surprised at how brutal it was. Not that I thought they were gonna like hold back the gore at all, but like they're really not holding back the gore at all. He's slicing and dicing through people right away. It's awesome, man. It's Spider-Man combat, but Wolverine, which is I'm totally cool with. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, it's awesome. We also got in the state of play. They went right from Wolverine to a game that you're excited for with the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
So close. It's so close. I was so close with my prediction for the final for that team reveal. I said they teased Carnage pretty heavily, but I said it was going to be Red Goblin. So close. It's Green Goblin and Carnage. So fucking close. But I said Magneto. I think I said Magneto, Carnage, and Scarlet Witch. Or Emma Frost. I forget which one I said. But they said no girls allowed. This is a men's only team. And 2 Spider-Man villains. A boys club. Dude, I'm so excited for this game, man. I cannot wait. Fuck. It looks awesome. You're gonna play it? You're gonna get it and play it too? You said?
No. I'm happy that that's happening. That's good for you and the people like you that are into that kind of thing. I will not be partaking, unfortunately.
Are you sure? I'm so excited.
I'm pretty sure.
I still can't believe this was like announced. Like when this got announced at that State of Play last year, I was like, "Oh my god, this is the dream." The fact that there's 20 characters on the roster, little light. It's a little slim, but I'm excited to get this last team reveal.
You got to do that so that way they can pack it up like with every new season.
Yeah, but they said they're doing 4 characters a year, which isn't that many. I mean, Marvel Rivals has kind of spoiled us a bit in that regard because they just pump them out. But they said they're hoping that the game will go on for 10 years, which everyone always hopes the game will go on for a long time, and it never does. So I'm hoping that they, have a strong. Yeah. It's crazy. There's a 4v4 tag fighter, and the Fantastic Four are nowhere to be found. That I was so sure that they were going to put them on there. That is insane. Maybe DLC
you
year
gotta
1.
add them in the first season, like Marvel Rivals.
They honestly,
the first edition.
They could be doing exactly that. I'm not going to complain.
We also got Until Dawn 2, which cast looks crazy. Yeah. It's got Dockery Montgomery, Sarah Catherine Hook.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Neil Newbon. Yeah, she posted something about it because there's looking at it and trying to recognize who is who. It was pretty rough, but looks pretty fun. I'm in.
Absolutely. Look, I mean, Kylie loves Until Dawn. I haven't really gotten into it. Not my forte of games where it's although I love Dispatch, I guess, but just generally not something I'm super interested in. But I know the first one's beloved. I've played a little bit. It's cool. I'll probably end up getting this. It looks wild.
Yeah.
And they made a great movie about it.
Yeah, a movie everyone saw. Apparently Odessa Zion is in that movie. Which
really? God,
was news to me.
She was just signing up for shit right before she blew up. She voices Nikki in Stranger Things. She was just going for it. She regrets signing some of those contracts the second Marty Supreme came out. My God, dude. Netflix being you gotta come promote Nikki from Stranger Things Tales from '85. And she's on the Oscar trail. Come on, dude. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is rough.
Incredible.
And then we got the wokest game ever made. God of War. Yeah. Laufey.
Yeah.
As they said it's pronounced. We got 20 minutes of quote unquote gameplay. Which means we got 15 minutes of cutscenes and walking forward simulator and 5 minutes of combat.
Yeah.
As well as about 8 minutes of Jack Quaid as a cube.
Yeah, I recognize that voice instantly. I mean, not that he's doing anything to it, but I was like, "Oh my God, it's Huey." Yeah. when this game first got leaked, I don't know how long ago at this point, like last year maybe, a while ago, I was like, this is kind of stupid. Like, I did not need this at all. But I also thought then that it was like a weird prequel thing. This premise is awesome. This is sick. You're playing through I think they call it the Everyone, the land of gods that have died, and you're going through it as Fate. That's fucking awesome, dude. This looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick. Unfortunately, I think I'm just allergic to the God of War games.
Oh, they're so good.
I tried playing the first God of War like 5 different times, and after this trailer, I tried to play it again, and I just was like, this is just not doing it for me. Damn. I don't know.
It's some of the best combat ever.
Maybe I just suck at games too much to enjoy. I don't know. I just was like, I don't know. I just hitting the same button over and over, and then I hate a combo. Combo doesn't work for me.
You're just anti-combo. I think that's the root of all of the game issues.
Because my brain is dumb. I can't do them.
God of War, the combos are just there. Like, you just hit square, you could throw your axe. Like, it's...
I know. Oh, I like throwing my axe, and the issue is I think I like throwing my axe too much to where I'm almost only throwing my axe.
That's fine.
I'm not doing anything else.
That's fun. That's fine. That's cool.
Maybe I'll get back to it.
I'd recommend God of War to anybody, but this one, like, the combat seems a little more hack and slash, a little more air combos. Kratos can't jump famously, so this one's more like you're up in the air, you're swinging all around. You got this cool sword with like a tassel, and then Frank the Cube. It is ridiculous in the gameplay when it's like you just see Frank the Cube squirting around in the background, going across the screen, and then jumping at the bad guy. It's like, oh my god, okay, maybe we don't need all this in God of War, but hey, what can you do? I've always wanted Jack Quaid as a...
They're like, they added a Quirk Chungus to God of War.
And they really did. That sums it up pretty well. Very excited, though. Awesome. I think this will probably come out next year, which is super exciting.
Yeah. Big year, because everybody's running from the end of this year.
Yeah. September of this year and February of next year are just going to be...
Yeah.
Packed.
They're stacked.
I know one guy who's not running from it. We're going to find out tomorrow. Ocarina of Time remake, baby. Oh, yeah. Probably the only other game coming out in November. And I am...
No, there is one official game that's already been announced to come out in November.
You're right.
The Godzilla fighting
Destroy
game
all
remake.
Monsters. Hell yeah. I mean...
Yeah.
I'll be there no matter what. I'm having a great November. Ocarina of Time, Godzilla, and GTA 6. Are you kidding me? This is the greatest month ever, dude. What a world. That's awesome.
It's so awesome, though.
September.
And then I saw someone say that if GTA does get delayed and then they can make it look like GTA ran from Godzilla. That's awesome.
That would be incredible.
I don't want GTA to get delayed again, but man,
yeah, that would be
really funny.
That would be funny. I think we're safe. I think we've gotten to the point. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but that would be so funny. Maybe trailer at the end of this month too, from what they were saying. I mean, I think I said that like 8 episodes ago, but they were like, we're starting in the summer.
It's coming at the Nintendo Direct.
That would actually be so. There is a small chance GTA 6 does come out on the Switch. That was going around. I mean, it's got to run on the Series S.
Nuts.
It's got to run the Switch 2 is like right around there, if not a little stronger. So, hey, that would be wild.
That would be cool.
But I don't think, even if it does, I don't think it'll be day one. I think that'll be I mean, it's not going on PC day one. I think it'll be down the line a little bit.
Yeah.
But it is really cool, though. I mean, as, you know, a Nintendo guy, obviously, it's really cool watching these presentations the past couple of days, and like all these games are actually coming out on Switch too. It's not like it's like the the weakest thing in the history of the world. It's not like 2013 software. Like, it's running this stuff. It's so exciting. It's really cool to see. And
yeah,
tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow's the day we've all been waiting for.
Yeah,
Nintendo Direct,
it's
baby.
It's a big week.
It's dude.
Summer Game Fest. We gotta go into some of the stuff announced here. I mean, first of all, they start off with a new Resident Evil Veronica.
I've now gotten every Resident Evil game. I finished one on the Switch, And now I got the rest on my PS5, and I'm gonna start going through them now. They were all on sale for like $5 to $10, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get them done by September. Might as well get them now. So I have 2, 3, and 4, and then I'll figure out the rest just to download it when that time comes. But I'm super excited. I'm excited to get to the most recent one too, because I've heard incredible things.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. We also got a look at the game Stranger Than Heaven, which I was very excited for because I thought it looked cool. And then forgot that Snoop Dogg was in the game. And then they somehow one-up it by their big announcement is that Tupac is in the game somehow.
Yeah, I don't know so I am like the one person in the world that didn't know what he looked like. So everyone freaked out when he came on screen at Summer Games Fest, and I was like, "Oh, this must be someone." And then the name popped up, and I was like, "That guy, isn't he famously dead?" Like what? So that really was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah. So some weird AI stuff, I'm sure, is going to be used for that, which is not exciting, but just really baffling decision.
Yeah. What even is this game? Is it a rhythm game? Like, what is it? But Tupac, he's not even himself. He's playing a character? Is that what?
Yeah, I think so.
He's cast?
But it looks kind of like it looked kind of like one of the Yakuza kind of games.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But I don't know.
Fascinating.
I remember one of the first trailers for it looked really cool. But yeah. We also got an Attack on Titan game announced.
Yeah. So sick.
Which I'm sure is big for you.
Huge. There's been 2 of these before, but this one is going from the beginning to the end. Massive spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. They open with like the biggest spoilers possible, which is so funny. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. I like the art style a lot. The gameplay, the first one is fun. Playing through the story, come on. What more could you ask for?
We also get Sonic celebrating his 35th anniversary in a big way with Sonic Team Racing getting Godzilla and Evangelion crossovers.
Sick. The Godzilla thing is huge for me personally, but they did this whole like little intro of Sonic 35th, and I was like, oh shit, something new. And then it's like, here, we're doing more DLC for the racer. It's like, oh.
Well, you also get Sonic Pico Park, Emmett.
That is actually cool. We played Pico Park back in the day. That is sick. Yeah. That does rock.
Now you can play it with Sonic characters.
That's
instead.
True.
Okay, and then we got a double feature of Star Wars games. Star Wars Galactic Racers, which continues to look awesome and is a game I probably will get. Because it looks so fun.
It does look cool. I'm more on board with the other one. Zero Company. That's my cup of tea right there. An XCOM style Star Wars game and Anakin's in it somehow. The Marvel Midnight Suns game, incredible, so underrated, and this seems to be not doing the card stuff, which is fine. But I'm a sucker for like a strategy game like that. They're perfect for Star Wars. Maybe we'll get a good Star Wars thing. Maybe 2.
Interesting. I was gonna say. This game, I was so excited when the cinematic played, and then the gameplay started, and I was like, oh, it's one of these.
Fair.
I'm out.
Fair enough.
I'm out. For that reason, I'm out.
Of course, we got the opposite for this one. The racing game does look sick. If depending on when it comes out, I forget when it comes out, but I might pick it up eventually. But I'm kind of just over racing games right now. I feel like I guess there hasn't been that many. Mario Kart right into Kirby Air Riders, and I was kind of like, I do want to get the new Forza, though, even though I'm not really, when that comes to PlayStation, okay, whatever. But
I did hear that the new Forza is sick.
Yeah.
But we also got Control Resonant. I know you're a big Control guy.
Hell yeah, dude. This one looks awesome. There was a demo of some sort, I guess, people were able to play. Some of the gameplay coming out of that just looks unreal. It's so sick. I have to play Alan Wake 2 which I never did. So I got to catch, because this is all like an Avengers-style crossover, and I'm excited, man. The Control gameplay is so satisfying and tight, and this, you got like a crazy big axe hammer thing. This is gonna rock.
Ugh. Yeah, it looked interesting.
You should play Control. I think you'd like. It's like $5 right now on PlayStation. You should get it. It's cool. Pretend you're Jean Grey. It's like you're pretty much all
okay. Ooh. All right. I'll have to do that then. And then we also got Wolf Among Us 2.
Yes.
This is the best.
How you feeling?
I'm hyped, man. The first Wolf Among Us game is so good.
I thought of you when this popped up.
I can't wait for more. Oh, it's so good, man.
It was originally supposed to come out in 2023.
Yeah, so... But it's nice to know that it's back. But also, it said it was a Telltale game, which didn't Telltale, like, go bankrupt?
Yeah. So I guess they're back.
They're back.
I saw them on Twitter today.
Somehow Telltale returned.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
They're also putting out a remaster of The Wolf Among Us.
I'll probably pick that up.
I don't know. It's kind of like a bit of a money grab, but, like, obviously it's going to be. Yeah. But don't care. I will be replaying it, so that's fine.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for you, especially, because I saw that and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I got to play it.
It looks... Oh, it's so good.
People went crazy. It was a good show. We've
been waiting a long time.
All three of these showcases were really good this year. I thoroughly enjoyed all of them.
How would you rank the three?
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'll probably put State of Play number one. But I'm like, I'm more of a Sony guy than an Xbox guy nowadays. And then I'd probably do Summer Games Fest at... Maybe Xbox. Oh, I don't know, actually. I appreciate the Xbox presentation. It was tight. They went from thing to thing. It didn't waste time. There wasn't people, like, sitting and chatting. I guess Summer Games Fest and then Xbox
One.
Whoa, one is crazy.
Xbox, well, just because it had more stuff that I care about.
Fair.
Like, I'll put Xbox One and then probably PlayStation 2. But I did like Summer Game Fest. I think overall, maybe I'll put Summer Game Fest 2. Just because it was really like Wolverine, and that was kind of it for me on the PlayStation thing. But State of Play had like Alien Isolation 2 looked pretty cool.
The
had a bunch of
Gen
stuff
Atlas looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Xbox, I think, crushed it. First of all, the new Gear... I've never been a Gears of War guy. The new Gears of War game looked sick.
Yeah. It looks really cool. Halo looked really cool. Clockwork. What is it? Clockwork? I forget the name now, but that looked really cool.
Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah, that looks awesome. The Call of Duty stuff looked really good. Game. I always like to act like I'm not going to get a Call of Duty game, and then I saw the gameplay. I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm obviously going to get it. Like, why do I pretend every year? I'm going to be there day one, unfortunately.
New DMZ.
Yeah,
didn't they do DMZ a couple years ago? And it was like,
it was super half-assed. But this one, apparently, it's like one of the core modes, and it looked cool. It's like they're really leaning into the extraction shooter of it all. If they nail that, that would be really exciting, especially like post-Arc Raiders. Extraction shooters are having a bit of a moment. That would be really fun. Yeah. I'd love that.
Might have to tap into the DMZ.
Me too, dude. I'll be there. Coming to Switch 2 as well. First Call of Duty on a Nintendo console since Ghosts.
Oh my god.
I know. Wild.
That's funny, man. What a gap. Also, Fable with probably its best trailer so far.
Fable
obviously got pushed back to February. Haley Atwell is in the game as the villain. Yeah. It looks so cool.
Best game.
I already was sold on Fable, and then they're like, Haley Atwell's here as the villain. So I'm like, okay, I'm buying it 10 times.
Dude, absolutely. It looks... Is Fable day and date with PlayStation? Or is Fable one of the ones that's coming to Xbox first?
No, I think it's day and date. I think... Well, there's a rumor that apparently they wanted to change it to be an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
But because they already had the deal in place, it's still going to PlayStation. So I think it is like day and date going to PlayStation.
Cool. Because that green Xbox pretty cool. I'm not gonna get it, but I was
Dude.
like, damn, that's actually sick. I'm more likely. I think I'm gonna get a Pro before Wolverine and GTA. But that green Xbox was pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Dude. I've never been more jealous of anybody in my life than the people that went to the like fan thing,
Yeah.
the Xbox Fan Fest, and they're gonna get one for free.
Yeah, really cool.
Oh,
Really, that was cool. That was really cool. The new CEO seems to be doing good.
she's cooking, man.
I know this is like a bad take depending on who you ask, but like I like that they're doing exclusives. I like console exclusives. I think it's a big part of the identity of a console. I think it's cool. I think it's good. And I think they don't really seem to know how they want to do it yet. They're kind of playing it by ear, which is interesting. But like, make Call of Duty a multi-platform game, make like your Fables or whatever, but then you still have those like core Halo, or actually Halo's going to PlayStation, which is wild. But like Gears of War and Clockwork, like I like that. Exclusives are annoying, but like it's what makes a console a console.
Yeah. But I think also just the fact that I think because they had all these deals in place from the previous regime, that it's like they can't, because like they wanted to make Fable an exclusive, they wanted to make
Gears of
they
War.
wanted to take Halo back apparently.
Gears of War was an exclusive up until like an hour before the presentation. Like Jeff Grubb was like, it's done, it's on PlayStation. They're just canceling it, which is wild.
Yeah, so it's awesome though. So they announced the first two exclusives of this new kind of tenure.
Yeah,
Gears of War and Clockwork Revolution being like that. So also I gotta say the biggest like kind of ding for me on the Xbox presentation was you cannot they need to, well, first of all, the biggest plus was Persona 4 Revival.
Yeah.
Full trailer, release date February.
I'm gonna play through the Personas, at least some of them. I'm excited to do that.
Emmett, play. Well, I've heard Persona 5 is really good, and I want to play Persona 5 Royal and play through it. So I got to do that. But Persona 3 Reload.
That's what I was gonna do
because so good.
They put it on Switch too, so I was gonna get that because I feel like Persona will be a good like portable, because it's a time sync. So it'll be nice to be able to move with it, I feel like.
Dude, Persona 3 Reload is so good.
I looked up, I was like, how
game.
long is, like, how much time do I need to put aside for this? And I looked it up and it was like, it'll take like 80 to 115 hours. And I was like, holy fuck. All right.
Yeah.
That might be my summer game.
It's a commitment, but it's so good. So that we also got Persona 6 announced. It's real. It's awesome. But yeah, biggest ding for Xbox was, man, stop putting Bethesda Presents.
Oh my god.
And then it's Fallout 76 or Elder Scrolls Online.
So fucked up. They got me 3 times. And then the third time, they had already done like Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online, so I was like, oh shit, this is it. And then it was Doom. And I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Doom did look pretty sick.
It does.
I was like, maybe I should get the Doom game.
Give me a New Vegas remastered, man. I mean, I just played through New Vegas like a couple months ago, but still, it's so.
Just give me something.
It's a crime that there's not going to be a Fallout until what, like 2035 at this rate. Like, that stings. That really stings.
I can't believe that Fallout 76 is still going. Who is keeping this game afloat?
I know. Apparently,
who is playing Fallout 76?
Apparently, it's pretty good now.
The game came out and sucked. Why did they put resources into it?
Apparently, it's good now, though.
I don't care. It's
so crazy. Stupid. It launched with no NPCs. That's insane. That should be. Yeah. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That game should have been dead on arrival, and instead now it still is showing up at showcases, being like, "Hey, we're still here."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, the game Vivarium looks awesome. It has like a Studio Ghibli kind of.
Studio Ghibli, like Animal Crossing kind of vibe to it. I was gonna shout that one out. I'm really looking forward to that next year. I think it's all next year. Next year's a huge year for games. It's crazy.
Yeah.
This year, and tomorrow we got the big one, the Nintendo Direct, the one that I've been, most anticipated. I'm so excited, man. We're probably gonna get Ocarina of Time remake. It sounds like crazy to even say that.
Well, we're getting something big because there's a treehouse directly after it.
95 minutes. Yeah, I do think they're gonna split. I think the Dusk Bloods is gonna be a big one because that's the Whether or not it's coming out this year, I don't know. It could be a September game, I guess. Fire Emblem is probably coming out in August, so that's going to be a big chunk, and I'm really looking forward to that. And then, Zelda seems like a safe bet at this point with all the rumors. What I'm really interested in, we could get a Zelda movie trailer. That seems realistic. We could get more Zelda ports if they're doing a big 40th anniversary thing. But they normally do a direct in September, so it's not like this is the last direct of the year. But, do we get a tease for something big next year? Do they end it with a 3D Mario tease? Do they end it with an Animal Crossing, a Smash? Do they want to look into next year? Or is it Zelda? Which, if it's just Zelda, I mean, it's just a remake of the greatest game ever, the highest rated game in the history of games. What a bummer. Totally down with that. But I'm curious to see if they're going to look ahead at all. Pocopia DLC could be there in some capacity. I'm so excited, man. If they tease Smash, if they even just end with we're making one, literally just we're making one on the screen, I'm falling out of my chair. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna literally new Animal. I think my crazy take that no one agrees with me. I think they could tease a new Animal Crossing for the first half of next year, either in June or September. I think they're gonna want to get Animal Crossing out. I think that's a huge seller at this point. Animal Crossing, 3D Mario, Smash, and Zelda. Not counting Pokemon, because that's going to be late next year. Those are, the ones you're going to want. Every console in the history of Nintendo has had a Smash game come out within the first 2 years. Will we break the streak? Oh, God, if they tease Smash, I'm going to fucking die. If they're Smash game coming out this year, oh, my God, I might actually literally die. Whew, I can't even start thinking like that.
Now, you know what you're going to get? You're going to get Splatoon 4.
Splatoon Raiders comes out. I'm not a Splatoon guy, but I might get Raiders because it's a single player thing.
I just realized the other day that they made 3 Splatoon games.
They're
somehow.
Huge. It's one of their most high. It's one of their high selling franchise. It's part of their Big Five.
That's crazy.
It's one of their.
That's crazy.
It's so wild. Game that started on the Wii U. It sells. It's huge.
When are we getting a Switch 2 Sports?
Rumor has it might be this year.
Really?
Yeah, it's unknown if it's a port or a new one.
No, what they should do is make another Wii Sports Resort. Yeah. Like how they followed up Wii Sports with Wii Sports Resort.
I could not agree more. I'm really excited to see more of Duskbloods too. Though a From Software Switch 2 exclusive Soulsborne is so ridiculous that I'm so on board. And I think they'll throw that guy into Smash too. That seems like a no-brainer. Whenever it happens.
Oh yeah.
And Ditto will be there. Oh God, I can't wait. God, it's gonna be a good day. I literally this morning got up and I kept just looking at my phone. I was like, "Did they announce a direct yet? Did they announce a direct yet?" I'm going feral over here. It's been 9 months since the last one. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
I didn't even realize that.
I'm thrilled. Maybe some Mario Kart DLC, much needed in my opinion. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Oh God, I can't wait. Anyway,
1 million anime games also.
Yeah, of course. Big ports too. I think Claire's Expedition 33 will finally get a port, which I've been waiting for it to go to Switch to play it. So I'm excited for that.
It's big.
It's gonna be sick. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not expecting anything Winds and Waves, but I'd really love to see it. But I don't think it'll be there.
Because that comes out end of next year?
Probably.
Summer next year?
Probably. Oh, it would be so fucking sick if they were surprise, it's February next year. Go right with the anniversary. I think it'll be late. Although if they have a 3D Mario coming out at the end of next year, they might want to. Oh, don't even get me thinking like this, man. It's. Oh no, I can't get my hopes up for that. That would be so sick though. Holy shit, dude. I wonder if Pokemon moved for GTA. I don't think so. It probably more likely it moved for Ocarina of Time because they didn't want to. If it comes out in February, it's probably just not done. But I feel like Pokemon and Zelda are the two. I mean, they're gonna still get hurt by GTA, but switch to a Mario, a Zelda, or a Pokemon are the only things that won't get crushed. And it's early on in the console, more people will buy it over time. It'll have legs. But one of those is what you put up against it.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Or a Godzilla fighting game.
Or Godzilla, of course. Well, that's already taken. Now they might be moving Zelda away from Godzilla. That's likely.
Yeah.
That's more likely. Oh, it's going to be huge. Just seeing Zelda is going to be... Oh, I can't wait. Anyway, we can move to the movies. We don't have to keep sitting here talking about what could happen tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we'll see it tomorrow, and I can't wait to text you and then get a text back in all caps when they announce the new Smash or whatever they announce.
Dude, I might die. I might literally die. I don't think I'll respond. I'll literally die. I said it last time. I'm going to jump off my balcony, like, just out of pure excitement. I'm going to accidentally kill myself because I'm so excited. Like, I can't even imagine the world where that happens. It's been so long. My God, dude. Dude, if they reveal... I can't think about that. I can't. I think September is more likely where we'll see like whatever the big game next year is. I'm not expecting like a Mario or a Smash unless it comes out early next year, but I don't think they're going to do that. Anyway, okay. Did you see Scary Movie?
I did see
Okay, good, because I did not see He-Man, but I did see Scary. So if you want to talk about He-Man first.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised by Masters of the Universe. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of like it looks like shit. It's not that good, really. Like, it's got a lot of stuff to it. Like, this is a movie that, like, if you described it on paper, I'd be like, that's a movie that I fucking despise.
Another example.
No way it's good.
Striking while the iron's hot.
Yeah, really. But something about this movie just worked for me. I think it's just because Nicholas Galitzine is so charming, and I'm so like, that's the guy from Bottoms, so I'm gonna like no matter how bad it is. But I think he is good in it. He's very charming. I mean, everybody in the movie is pretty good, except for one person who's just kind of there. Unfortunately, Annie from Community is not really up to the rest of the cast.
I've heard, unfortunately, Jared Leto is like really, really good.
He is the best part of the movie, I think. Like, he is actually so good. I mean, it's like you don't see Jared Leto at all, and not like they do like a couple bits with him, and not everyone lands. But I think that's just more of the script. But Jared Leto is actually good in it, which is like shocking.
I'm glad that he's like. I've heard Skeletor is like campy and funny, that seems to be.
He is.
You gotta
very silly.
Yeah, if they tried to make him like a super serious, scary villain, I mean, I'm sure he is at points, hopefully, but like he's so silly. Yeah.
He is, and it's for the most part, I think it's balanced pretty well. There's a couple lines where it's like, all right, we didn't need a joke here, whatever. Yeah. And the movie is way too long. This movie does not need to be 2 hours and 20 minutes. That was ridiculous.
It's 2 hours, insanely 20 long. Minutes?
Yeah. Also, they thought this movie was going to do gangbusters, man. They put, 3, but really 2.5 post-credit scenes in this movie.
Damn.
They directly set up a sequel.
It's got to be She-Ra, right? Actually, you don't have to answer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
It's She-Ra. They're like, oh, his sister is also lost that we haven't mentioned at all.
Oh, that's his sister? I thought they were in a relationship. That's weird.
I don't know. Maybe they are.
So
maybe
who's
Game of Thrones stuff?
What is it? Teela? Is that who's in the movie?
Teela.
Okay.
Yeah, Warrior Goddess is her name. I will say I do like, because they all have these ridiculous fucking names. I think how they explain it in universe, and not all of it makes sense. It's really a lot of like, you just have to kind of be like, okay, whatever, man. But like he gets like sent away from his world when he's 10 years old with the Sword of Power to try and like, save himself or whatever. As Skeletor takes over. And then he's like writing and drawing, and he's telling everyone like, I'm from this like other world. And everyone's like, you're insane. And he like draws all these people, but he like was 10, so he doesn't remember all of their names, so he just like names them. So I was like, yeah, that's Fisto.
Oh, that's a fun way to do it.
Mechaneck or whatever. So it's kind of fun. And then there's a whole bit where he's like, oh, what did you name me? And he's like, oh, I named you Warrior Goddess, which is nuts. And then he named himself He-Man. It's like fun. It's fine. Like, I give it 3 stars. It's good enough. It's flopping hard, man. Yeah. Shockingly, people don't care about a Masters of the Universe movie.
Yeah, I mean, the Amazon put out a thing that was like, we're actually happy with how it's doing, which you're not. But like I'm sure they'll get it on Prime Video for like December for the holiday season, and it's probably gonna clean up on Prime.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, they might
That's
be.
probably why they're happy with
Yeah,
it. They're like, hey, we're making money at the box office,
and people
that's
like
fine.
it more. Like that might be what they want more than anything, and then good word of mouth,
Yeah.
and then boom, everyone watches it on Prime Video, and it's the new Red One.
And then we get a sequel.
Hey, that'd be. I do want to see this. They showed us. I don't know, like 10 minutes at CinemaCon, and I was like, oh wait, this is not what I like. This actually looks fun, and it was like a bit on like the highway or something where these big monsters were coming at them, and then like another bit of them driving a spaceship through a forest, and it was like, this actually looks pretty fun. This is like cool.
Yeah, it was. It was. I was shocked at how not totally garbage it was.
Nice. I'll give it a watch.
Which. That can segue us into Scary Movie.
Yes.
Which I think is the worst movie of the year so far.
Whoa!
I hated every second of this movie.
Oh, this is fun. I loved Scary Movie.
This
is exactly what I mean. I was shocked at how much it reminded me of Scary Movie 1 and 2. Like, this is exactly what I wanted from Scary Movie. I really enjoyed it. It focuses a little heavy on Scream 5 specifically, which is another example of striking while the iron's hot. I was shocked at how much of it was a scene-for-scene remake of Scream 5 while incorporating some other stuff. But I really enjoyed it. I thought I had a good time. I had a smile on my face throughout.
I don't think I laughed at this movie once.
Really?
I just don't think it was funny. It's like, how many times is Shorty gonna show up and it's like, oh, I get it, he's high, that's hilarious. He's not that funny of a character to be like one of the main characters of the movie. I get he's from the original movies. I don't need to see that much of him.
Interesting. I think if anything, I would have liked to see more of the OGs, more especially Brenda and Cindy, and then that kind of OG gang. I liked that a lot.
I didn't love it. I did like at the end where it's like, oh, this is our movie. We're taking over. Because that is kind of what happened with Scream 7.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
I was glad they committed to that bit. I was actually surprised they committed to, spoilers, burning their kids alive in a house.
Yeah, funny. I will say, I was a little annoyed here. So they parody Scream 5, but they don't do it properly. They combine Mikey Madison's character with another character
from Scream 6
and just put it into one person.
Yeah.
Well, no, there was Mikey Madison, then there was someone else. I don't remember the actress's name in Scream 5, but she had like the red hair or whatever.
In Scream 6, no? Danica? Is that her name? Did I pull that out?
No. Oh yeah. That was that who that was supposed to be?
I think a little bit. At points.
Oh.
But she's not in 5, I don't think. But I think she looked like her.
in 5 there was another friend character that I thought it was meant to be of that one.
It's a pretty funny bit to have Jenna Ortega's character be Tuesday. Thought that was funny. Like, that stuff was always going to work on me.
Yeah. I don't know. None of this really worked for me. I thought that it was so much of it was like, hey, remember the people from the first one or the first two or whatever?
Yeah. I was really, I mean, I've said it already, but I was really surprised at how much of Scream 5 it was. Like, it really is Scream 5, and then they throw in a couple other bits. But, you know, maybe I would have liked if they maybe strayed away a little more, but I don't know. It worked for me. I mean, it's not. I'm not going to say it's a good movie. Like, I doubt. But like, I'm going into Scary Movie. Not really. I'm just hoping to have a good time. And my theater was cracking up. It was a lot of fun. And I have a real affinity for the first couple. Even though, like, as a kid, I remember watching them in, like, you know, maybe middle school with friends, and it's like this weird. They're not really scary, but like, and I don't get anything they're referencing at the time, which is weird looking back. It's like, this is just a like, I don't know what any of these movies are, but like, I remember really enjoying watching them and just laughing. And I think, you know, that probably has something to do with how much I like this one.
Yeah. I didn't have it because I didn't watch them I only watched the first Scary Movie like maybe within the last year or so.
Fair.
So I still was like, that was like fine. I don't know. It didn't work for me. I will say I did like the Kai Cenat streaming bit. I was like, this is like it. Nothing was funny to where it made me laugh, but there was a couple bits in the movie to where in my head I went, "Oh, that's pretty funny."
I liked the Get Out bit a lot. I thought that was funny. I really liked the Substance bit and how that one ends. That didn't get you at all?
No,
My theater was hooting and hollering.
It was the white chick's character.
That's
like,
so
oh,
good.
Wrong movie.
Come on. That's so funny.
I was like, yeah, I get it. That's your other thing. Like, I don't know.
That's so funny.
Effect of it.
I'm trying to think.
Also, I would say there's a line that didn't age well in this movie already, because they were like, "Oh, you can't win an Oscar for like stop trying to win an Oscar in a horror movie. You can't do that. Ask Demi Moore." I'm like, ask Amy Madigan.
Yeah, and they had a whole
all over Demi Moore.
Yeah, they in the marketing they had a whole like Ghostface and Gladys dress up bit that wasn't in there. There was a lot of like a Squid Game bit wasn't in the movie. The smile bit was a lot longer in the trailers. There was like clearly a lot changed, but. Yeah, another line.
Well, because they had to squeeze in like more recent references, like K-pop Demon Hunter.
That was
and Michael.
Dude, the K-pop Demon Hunters bit that was funny. I was shocked. They did a whole animated sequence. That was like the most shocked I was in the movie. That was wild.
That was maybe my least.
Oh my god!
I thought that whole thing. I don't know. Maybe I just think that the Shorty character is not funny. Like, I think he's like kind of funny in the first Scary Movie, and it's like, all right, that's like, whatever. I can't sit with that character for like 90 minutes.
What?
And it's just the same bit over and over again. I get it. He smokes weed and he laughs funny. I don't like. That's not that funny after a while to me.
You didn't laugh at the Sinners bit where he was the guy was supposed to no longer be gay, and then he immediately, and then the whole church got
that was. I will say that was, I think, my favorite bit in the movie.
I'll take
when
it.
He's just on the mic and he just starts going like, like that was good.
As everyone's cheering and then the whole group starts twerking all of a sudden. I think the movie did it. I mean, I know my complaint has been how Scream 5 it was, but I do think it did a pretty good job weaving stuff. Like the Final Destination bit at the start was fun. The fact that Brenda is now Ma and Cindy is Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween. Like I think that. I don't know if she had to be Ma for the whole movie. And then all of a sudden, Cindy is John Wick, and they're doing the Everything Everywhere All at Once fight. Like, I
did like the bit where Cindy, or Brenda is, oh my God, what's her name? Brenda is Ma, right?
Yes.
I like the bit where Brenda says to Cindy, like, I would call you ballerina, but nobody watched.
That was great. And no one in my theater laughed at that line, so I was like, oh, so no one even...
Because nobody saw the movie, so nobody knew what they were referencing.
One line that bothered me a little was when they were like, we would reference It Follows, but no one saw that. But the car scene was an It Follows reference. It was so clearly lit and shot the exact same way as the iconic car scene in It Follows. How dare you?
Sure.
No, but
also they are referencing the movie when they say that.
True. That's true.
So,
there was
cheating.
Yeah, I'd have good time with it. I hope this like brings back kind of more parody stuff. The superhero movie with Drake Bell, like another one of those. I mean, it doesn't have to be Drake Bell, but another one of those would be really fun. The starving games, like I just have such an affinity for these things. And I'd be so... It's just ridiculous, stupid parody.
I'll be honest. I don't need those. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know. I just... Like, you can do parody in a way that's... I don't know. This just didn't work for me.
Fair enough.
But
I don't think you're alone.
It's a personal thing, I guess. If you're,
If you're stupid, you'll probably love it. I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah, if you're like maybe a baby. No, I don't know.
What'd you think about?
Like, depends on what you find funny.
Yeah. What do you think about Tiana Taylor at the start? She goes, "Viva la Revolution."
I was into that, but I was like, okay, we're doing a one battle after another kind of reference to start off the movie. That's interesting.
She beats him to
I
death
did
with
like
the
the guy
Golden
who showed up
Globe.
late on his scooter.
That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah. But I was like, why are we referencing the opening of Scream 6?
I know. And then
going
going,
on?
I know. I was like,
Like, this is supposed to be Samara Weaving. What are we doing?
I do appreciate how little this franchise cares about continuity at all. Like, they just bring people back from the dead. Doofy is Doofy. Like,
Yeah.
I thought his whole bit was pretty funny. His whole house with the cans of soup and all the COVID signs outside. I was like,
Yeah. They're like, dude, COVID's been over for years. Really?
really? And then he's just fine. Really? That's all he needed. That's all he needed to hear.
And I did like the, like, when they're, like, you know, parodying, like, how someone in a horror movie would be like, no, I'm not doing that. Are you crazy? And then, like, 2 scenes later, they're there.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, no, I can't help you. And he kicks them out. And then the very next scene is him showing up.
Yeah.
So I did like his body cam that he had on, his little camera. It's a fun bit.
Oh, yeah. Because I haven't seen the first one. He's not stupid in that one, right? Like, at the end, it's revealed he was faking, no?
Yeah.
So he
was faking.
he's just back in the next ones because he's just...
Yeah, I guess so.
just like, they just... I like that about this silly little franchise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
What about the Shaq
couldn't get into
cameo?
it.
You like that at all?
I was like, oh, it's Shaq.
The Kevin Hart bit.
I don't know. Yeah.
I will say the Ghostface is in this movie much better than in Scream 7. Undeniably. Better motivation, better kills. Undeniably a much better motivation, like genuinely. I like the real world connection of that. I thought for sure they were going to shout out Harvey Weinstein in that bit.
Yeah. Might be rough too, though, because there's still a Weinstein that was a producer on the movie, so
That's true. I have to imagine disconnected enough,
might be rough.
but that's fair.
Yeah, no. But yeah.
But yeah, great movie that we both loved quite a bit. Loved is a strong word even for me. Let's not get too crazy here. But
I don't know. Like I can see why like the appeal of it. I don't know. I guess I'm just not. But also, you like horror movies way more than me. Like, you're more into them.
Yeah, I enjoy
So
all
I
the
think that
little.
also is part of it.
Oh, Longlegs is here. It doesn't make any sense, but he's here for a second.
Yeah.
Like that stuff just works for me. Just like
Right. Like but my issue with the long leg scene is I'm like, oh, it's long legs, and then it's like long legs, and then a black guy, and then the cops are pulling up, and you're like, oh, like you know what the bit is gonna be as soon as the scene starts.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, they're gonna do that.
Yeah. I'm also just a sucker. I'm a sucker for a reference. It's one of my favorite things. I love a key getting jingled, and that's this whole damn movie is just remember this about a million different things.
I did like that they had Kai Cenat in, and he just basically made fun of him the whole time.
Gets decapitated.
Yeah, and then he killed Kai Cenat.
They killed Kai Cenat.
But
yeah, I think that's about it for us. What's next week? What comes out this week? Oh, Disclosure Day. Fuck. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Damn, big week.
That's so exciting. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Is there anything else? Is there like something else that comes out? Oh, my AMC app is down again. All right, that's good. I'll never be able to use the app again.
Let's see. Coming soon.
Oh, and their website's down too. Cool.
Disclosure Day. No, I think it's just Disclosure Day. Excuse me.
Cool. Cool.
Then the week after, big week.
Will be
Toy Story, Jackass. I'm excited for Jackass.
Jackass comes out.
Jackass looks fun. Oh no, actually, Jackass is Supergirl Day. I think actually. Never mind.
I will say that was my favorite part of the Scary Movie was seeing the Jackass trailer.
Dude, that looks
I was like, hell yeah.
fun as what was the last? We saw the last one in theaters together, right? The last one.
Forever. Yeah, I turned to Rebecca after the Jackass trailer played before Scary Movie, and I was like, "So, what do you think? You ready to see that?" She's like, "No, I will not be watching that."
Wow.
Like, oh, you're missing out.
Lame. Unbelievable.
Like, wow, really? You don't want to watch Steve-O get fingered by a robot?
Come on. That's incredible. What more could you want out of life? Oh, that's so good. All right. On that note, thank you all for watching. We will see you next week for whatever we... Oh, Disclosure Day. God, I'm out of it. Enjoy the Nintendo Direct tomorrow, everybody. God, I can't wait.
Get excited for Smash 2.
Smash 2. Oh, my God, dude. Even if they remastered Melee, they could just throw that... I can't even think about it. I've been playing a lot of Smash Ultimate the past, 2 weeks, so I can't even think about it. I'm going to lose it. All right, thank you, everybody, for being here. We will see you next week for Disclosure Day. Have a beautiful week.
Adios. Game night.